Tonight on Southwest Local News. A burn-off spreads out of control with 5 CFA units responding near Portland. A community in mourning after a tragic farm accident in Peterborough on Monday night. A new road safety map for East Warrnambool passed for public comment. And in sport, the Warrnambool BMX Club competes in national championships.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Liam Fitzgerald.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. Fire crews have this afternoon fought a bushfire in Hotspur north of Haywood. The fire began on the Lyons Hotspur Road at around 2:30 this afternoon and quickly spread. Crews arrived to find a burn-off out of control and spreading into the forested area. 5 CFA units responded, and as we go to air this evening, the fire was not yet under control. Police will prepare a report for the coroner after a fatal farm accident. It took place in Heytesbury Lower on Monday afternoon and caused the death of a man. It's understood the man was crushed by a steel beam at a property on the Timboon Peterborough Road and was located just before 5 p.m. The incident is not being treated as suspicious and WorkSafe has begun an investigation. The Warrnambool City Council has passed a traffic roadmap for the east of the city. The East Warrnambool Local Area Traffic Management is in place to make for better traffic flow in a growing corridor of the city. Pedestrian crossings, roundabouts and speed reductions are all part of the plan. The Flaxman and Nicholson Streets intersection has been an area of safety concern for some time.
We've had over 85 submissions into the East Warrnambool Local Area Traffic Management Plan. It's been a really important project because we've seen so much growth in the east, whether it's through the businesses, through the estates that are out there, and we've got these pinch points, which, at Lindock, at the cemetery and at the school as well, and we want to make sure that the East Warrnambool is drivable and it is growing. So we've adopted the strategy last night, and it's going to be key in driving our advocacy efforts to get state and federal funding to do the traffic treatments to make sure that it is a safe, drivable place for everyone, and that the school's got better access and everything like that.
Member for South West Coast Roma Britnell believes the promise of free travel for Victorians will cause problems in the southwest. The state government announced public transport will be free from early December to the end of January. The local MP says this will result in dangerous overcrowding on the Melbourne to Warrnambool train line. She said with less seats than in the past and potentially more passengers, the train service during its peak summertime could become a disaster.
Really good that we will get more people coming to visit our area, and that's important. The lack of planning and understanding that has gone into that decision, and this is the second time, not the first time. We've seen the ramifications of the first time, which meant that there was no planning. They've dropped the train capacity to around half, and we have 3 carriages left at Warn Ponds that could continue on to Warrnambool, but for reasons unbeknown to anyone who's got a logical brain, instead of locking the last 3 carriages and making people walk forward to get off the platform, they drop the 3 carriages and leave people standing. Children become missile type objects if we hit something, and we know we have cows on the line sometimes and things happen. So it's so incredibly dangerous, and there's such a logical answer. And that's why I say about being arrogant. I have put that to the government. I have said to them quite clearly, this happens in New South Wales. It even happens in Victoria at Dingy and Heathcote South. There is no reason it can't happen at Warrnambool that the government is sharing with us, unless I'm completely wrong. But tell us, stop the silence.
The green light has been given for the construction of more worker housing for Warrnambool. The state government has approved a proposal to use 15,000 square metres of land in Harrington Road for worker and affordable housing. This would include 50 modular homes, a combination of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom houses. The decision to give the go-ahead to the housing comes from the Department of Transport and Planning. Warrnambool City Council is hoping to award a contract for the project early in the new year. The City of Warrnambool will light up tonight for a good cause. Light Up Warrnambool is part of Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day, which is commemorated today. Landmarks to be lit up in either blue or pink include Fletcher Jones Ball, the Archie Graham Centre and the Lighthouse Theatre. The illumination will be in memory of infants lost with a candle lighting part of the occasion. And our thoughts are with everyone impacted by infancy loss. Mortlake Police detected a motorist travelling at 168 kilometres an hour in a 100 zone late last week. The driver, who will now be attending court, received a 12 months loss of licence and had their vehicle impounded at a cost of $1,560.50. The driver was travelling on Conwarren Lane, a stretch of road known for drivers doing high speeds. Police are encouraging motorists to slow down and take care on the roads. The influx of visitors from Port Fairy each summer has created more hospitality business opportunities. The Moyne Shire Council is calling for expressions of interest from itinerant traders during the peak summer holiday period. The call is for food vendors to be located within the Gardens and Southcombe caravan parks. The period is from Boxing Day to Australia Day, when both parks are heavily populated. Warrnambool ratepayers are being urged to have their say on the future of waste in the municipality. Warrnambool will have a new curbside collection contract in 2026, and Council is keen to hear what the public wants and needs going forward. A survey to take feedback is on the Warrnambool City Council website, with hard copies available at the Civic Centre. This survey will close on November the 10th. Anglers in Warrnambool are excited about some new infrastructure to support their passion. Warrnambool City Council is in the process of building a new fish weighing gantry at the Lady Bay boat ramp. The old gantry has been removed and work on the new one is expected to be complete by the end of November. Council has partnered with the Warrnambool Offshore Light and Game Fishing Club and Victorian Fisheries Authority on the project. The National Breast Cancer Foundation is dipping its toes into the water for its latest fundraiser. Southwest residents are being encouraged to get behind the initiative, which is asking people to swim 9 Ks during the month of November. The 9-kilometre links with the 9 lives lost to breast cancer each day in Australia. The swimming can take place in a pool, in the sea, a lake or a river, with the participants to be sponsored by family and friends for their efforts. To sign up, go to the National Breast Cancer Foundation website. Fantastic initiative, hoping that people raise lots of money. That's all in general news. After the break, we'll return with sport and weather. Back shortly.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
Looking to join a group tour departing right here from Warrnambool? Or maybe create your own personalised trip with friends and family? Take the stress out of your next getaway with Warrnambool Travel. Call today to find out more.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest, and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Hi, it's Rob from the Vet Group. Heifers are the future of a dairy herd, and the Vet Group is here to help your heifers meet their potential, whether that's by monitoring worm egg counts or mineral levels, or designing a vaccination calendar to help prevent infectious disease. Our techs and vets can make things easier for you on farm by weighing heifers, assisting in synchrony programs, and teat sealing heifers to prevent mastitis at calving. The Vet Group, making herd care easy.
The Tyre Factory Warrnambool, more than just tyres. The team at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool have all the leading brands of tyre, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG, plus a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for all your mechanical needs, more than just tyres.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back. First in sport news, the Warrnambool BMX Club was well represented at the National Championship on the weekend. 7 riders competed across a wide range of age groups. The highlights included first placings to Mila Wrench in the 12-year-old girls and Troy Roberts in the under 39 men's. Luke Pretlove also had a successful weekend, claiming a second and third in the 40 to 44 age group. Well, it was a thrilling start to the Western Playing Area Midweek Bowls competition yesterday. Mortlake and City Diamonds played out a 55 all draw. In other Div 1 games, Warrnambool Gold were too strong for Port Fairy, winning 69 to 53. In the last game of the opening round, Timboon defeated City Sapphires 59 shots to 46. Southwest shooter Penny Smith is again showing off her talents on the world stage. Smith is in Athens, Greece for the ISSF Shotgun World Championships. She is part of the Australian trap team. She commenced competition today with action in qualification. Smith, who hails from Bukhara, is no stranger to the big stage, having won bronze at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Saturday will see the launch of the 2025-26 Premier Speedway season. The launch will be held at the Civic Green from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. A taste of what is to come will be on show with 20 sprint cars lined up. A free barbecue, face painting and prize giveaways will also be happening on the day. The first race of the season will be in November, with the last on April 5th. Looking forward to seeing the sprint cars back in action out at SunGold Stadium. That's all in sport. In Warrnambool, a top of 19 degrees today for an excellent afternoon, light winds and it's mostly sunny day. After the break, I'll take you through the full forecast. Back shortly.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
Barrastock cares about your dairy cows as much as you do. Our top quality feeds are designed to support the best possible animal nutrition and health, maximising your production through all life stages and seasons. That's why Barrastock is truly made for milk.
De-sexing keeps your dogs healthier and happier for life. At Lava Street Veterinary Clinic, it's safe, simple and stress-free. This October, enjoy 20% off dog de-sexing. Book today for a healthier future at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. Today around the southwest region, a high pressure ridge over the state will carry over, followed by frost approaching from the west. Looking at Port Fairy, a partly cloudy day with strong northwesterly winds, with 2 millimetres of rain due to fall with a top of 25 degrees. A partly cloudy day on Friday becoming windy, a top of 17 degrees. On Saturday, a partly cloudy day with light winds, a top of 20, with overnight temperatures falling to 4 degrees. Up to Mortlake, 26 degrees tomorrow with a partly cloudy day and 45k winds. 3 millimetres of rain on the way with northeasterly winds. More showers on Friday with 1 millimetre forecast and a partly cloudy day with southwesterly winds. Saturday, 19 degrees with a chance of morning fog and light winds becoming northerly throughout the day. Around the Camperdown and Colac region, 5 millimetres of rain is predicted to fall over the next 2 days. 3 millimetres tomorrow after a mostly sunny morning, and that's due to change in the evening with a thunderstorm due in the afternoon. 45-kilometre winds on Friday with 2 millimetres forecast and a top of 17. And a partly cloudy day with a slight chance of shower, topping at 18 degrees. Down along the coast to Port Campbell, winds are picking up to 45 kilometres from the northeast, topping at 24 degrees tomorrow with a partly cloudy day. 15 on Friday, winds will be persisting through the southwest with 3 millimetres of rain due to fall. As for Saturday, a top of 17 degrees with a partly cloudy day. Overnight temperatures will be falling to 4 overnight. Back to Warrnambool on Thursday, a top of 25 degrees with a partly cloudy day. There's also a chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon with winds up to 45 kilometres. As for Friday, a partly cloudy day with a top of 16 degrees and a partly cloudy turnout on Saturday with a top of 19. That's it from your Southwest Local News team. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Make sure you tune in tomorrow if you missed any of the bulletin on 3-Way FM from 7:45. If you did miss any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it back on demand on Fitzmedias Facebook page shortly. Until Friday, have a great Thursday and good night.